Ooh, lovely, lovely hot coffee. A bit of a different stream this time. I'm honestly not sure how well it's gonna go. I've never built a deck live before, but we're gonna see what happens. Upgrading the Aether Drift Precons with you all, with chat, so you all can tell me how wrong I am for my additions and cuts. Now, most channels will sit here and say, okay, guys, today we're gonna have a third-hour budget, and we're gonna cut 10 cards. And no. We're not doing that. We don't do that here. There is one thing that you, as a Commander player, should avoid at all costs, and that is being a Commander NPC. Oh my god. How many times have you pulled up to a Commander pod, and then someone plays the most, like, boring, generic, stock Commander list imaginable? Oh my god. They pull up with Gavi Nest Warden, and it's just, like, the stock Precon with better cycling cards. And, like, maybe a Rhystic Study or an Esper Sentinel, right? Like, the most, like, boring, bland, lacking in personality deck you've ever seen. It sucks. It's not fun to play against, and it's not fun for you, either, because you don't feel unique. Commander is the format of self-expression, people, alright? You should be trying to be unique. Be the golden goose. Be the ugly duckling. You should be trying to be the ugly duckling. The only thing that matters here is trying to make sure that your deck feels unique. Now, you might hear that and think to yourself, Bounce Man, what the hell? If I copy your changes, doesn't that make me an NPC because I'm not thinking of myself? No, because I say it's okay if you make the changes I suggest, and therefore, you're not an NPC if you follow my changes, but only my changes. That doesn't apply to anyone else, only me. I upgraded my Gavi cycling deck and shoved every Niven combo draw cards. I mean, that's still better. That's still more unique than just, like, adding more cycling cards or whatever. I should clarify. That's a good question. What makes an NPC commander deck, right? What makes a commander deck NPC energy? One, there are some commanders in this world that don't give you any other path to build them besides what they advertise. Ergo, literally any commander that cares about, like, a specific mechanic. What does Gavi say? Play cycling. And that's it. But hang on. Chill. There is more to it than just playing boring commanders that, on their face, don't give you much avenue for creativity. Because your deck list matters as well. We can't say everyone who plays Gavi Nest Warden is an NPC. That's not fair to them. If you're a commander deck list, however, just no pet cards, no weird cards that nobody plays, bunch of generically, like, staple-y cards that don't actually offer any synergy value to your deck. It's just the most boring, like, staple pile plus cards that have cycling in the text, and that's it. NPC, bro. NPC. I also encourage you to make your own changes after watching this. Don't be that person who only gets their opinions and takes from content creators and just assumes that that's the correct take. Have some independence. We'll do energy first. Why not? All right. So we're going to do cuts first. I guess I'll just go through, like, every card. I cannot wait to see people get mad at me for the cards I'm going to cut. There was one channel I watched where they cut, like, every card in this deck that had aura, and I was not happy. I was not a happy camper. They cut, like, every cool card. They cut, like, Aetherwind Basker and Aether Tide Whale. I was so upset. These cards have aura, you want to cut them. Why? Saheeli, Radiant Creator. 1 green, blue, red for a 4/4 legendary human artificer. Whenever you cast an artificer or artifact spell, you get one energy counter. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3 energy. When you do, create a token that's a copy of target permanent you control, except it's a 5/5 artifact creature in addition to its other types and has haste. Sack it at the beginning of next end step. And our alternative commander is Pia Nalar, Chief Mechanic. Green, blue, red, 3 mana instead of 4 for a legendary human artificer. 2/4. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy. So you can get up to 6 energy a turn if you hit 3 different players with artifact creatures. Then your end step may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, create an XX colorless vehicle artifact token named Nalar Aetherjet with flying and crew 2, where X is the amount of energy spent this way. I've seen a lot of people gassing Saheeli. Chat might not like hearing this, but I actually think Saheeli is like super mid. Look, energy is a deck where in my opinion, you just want to make and get as much energy as possible as fast as possible, all right? Saheeli getting you one energy, every artifact or artificer cast, not even ETB, cast, is like kind of not great. Pia can get you 6 energy a turn, and she costs 3 mana, not 4. So you're not forced into building your deck around trying to curve out your 4 mana commander consistently, which is way more interesting. And that's kind of why I really don't like the 4 mana commander design space nowadays, because the result is that you have to be super hard tuned on trying to make sure your commander hits the field on turn 3. I like Pia more, but unfortunately, I'm not sure how much the deck tends to that. Artifact creatures. Let's see, we got... Why the fuck is this here? Why is this here? Why'd they bring back Triplicate Titan, bro? Why is he here? What? 13 artifact creatures I can trigger Pia. We could try it, chat. 2 votes for Pia? Oh shit, really? Interesting. I saw a lot of hate for Pia online. People were saying, oh, she's bad. She's bad, she doesn't do anything. Just makes energy. Oh yeah, dude. Your energy commander just makes energy. Wow, how terrible. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine saying that out loud? Oh no! My energy commander just makes energy. God forbid. It's kind of funny because other YouTubers were like, Pia's way better. Yeah, I think she is too. Like, I don't think Saheeli is that great of a payoff, to be honest. Like, okay, yes, you can pay 3 mana to get 1 copy of one thing, and it's a 5/5. So you get ETBs. Like, what are you copying? Gearhulk, like there's good things to copy, don't get me wrong, but like, if you don't have energy, she does nothing. That's not good. 100% on Pia Nalar. All right, cool. We're gonna do Pia. I like it, chat. See, the bounce magic watchers are good at magic. They can realize when the popular choice is wrong. Aether Squall Ancient. 5 blue, 7 mana for a 6/6 flying Leviathan. Get your upkeep, you get 3 energy. That's really good. Pay 8 energy. Return all other creatures to their owner's hands. Keep in mind, this will not bounce your vehicles. That's pretty good. I like it. It's got whimsy, chat. Honestly, if nothing else, keep it for the art, to be honest. The art is sick. Aethertide Whale. 4 blue, 6/4 flyer. When ETBs, you get 6 energy. 1 for each mana spent. You can pay 4 energy, return it to your hand. So it's like what's it called? It's Great Whale, I think it's called. Yeah, it's Great Whale. It's Great Whale for energy. It's Great Whale for energy. Aetherwind Basker. Again, this thing has aura. 4 green, 7/7 Trample Lizard. Whenever Aetherwind Basker ETBs or attacks, you get 1 energy for each creature you control. Again, it's an energy haymaker. Why would you not run that? And you can pay 1 energy to give it +1/+1 until end of turn. It's got energy breathing, chat. It has monster energy breathing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine cutting this card? I can't. It's got too much aura. Duplicant. Get it. No. By the way, chat, Sideboard will be the cards we cut from the deck. I'm gonna put cards we add into the maybe board on Moxfield, so that way everyone knows what cards are being cut versus added. Elder Gargaroth. Why is what? If we had Saheeli as a commander, it'd be pretty good. But we don't. So get out! Get out! Nissa. I don't like Nissa as a character, but goddamn, is she a good energy enabler? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Also, you can pay 8 energy rather than pay the mana cost for permanent spells. So you can like pay 8 energy for the Aethertide Whale, get 6 back, and then pay 4 more. Wait, no, it's fucking terrible. Don't do that, actually. No, wait. Bro, whale combo. All right. All right, I see the vision, chat. I see the vision. I see the vision. Don't you worry. Oh, it's all coming together, bro. What is this? What is this? Why is this here? Is this a joke? You're gonna give me Ornithopter Paradise, but not Red's Paradise. Oh, well, actually, Bounce Man, it's an artifact. So it triggers Sahili. Get out. Pima Trailblazer, 2/3 for a 3/3 trampling elephant warrior. When he deals damage to a player, you get that many energy. Okay. So he's got energy link. Okay, I like that. Exhaust, so we do it once ever, unless you blink him. Pay 6 energy. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature, and then draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. So this is pay 0 mana, draw 5. At least. With an Alar Aether Jet, it becomes like draw 10. If you made a 10/10 Aether Jet and it's crude. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pia and Kira Nalar. 2 red for a 2/2 human artificer creature. When they ETB, put 2 1/1 Thopters into play. Pay 2 to red. Second artifact, Pia and Kieran deals 2 damage to target creature. Pia and Kieran, get out. What? No. Get out here. Pima Aetherseer, 3 and a green. When Pima Aetherseer ETBs, you get an amount of energy equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Okay, so you can pay 10 energy, make an Alar Aether Jet, cruise said Alar Aether Jet with Pia, and then cast Pima Aetherseer and get all the energy you spent to make said Aether Jet back. Sahili is obviously better, guys. Sahili is obviously better, obviously. And also, you can pay 3 energy to have something block this turn if able. So you can, like, force fights with this card. Great card. Amazing. Rampaging Aetherhood. It's a Snake Hydra. Look at that. Amazing art. 4 to green for a 4/4 Snake Hydra. Trample, Ward 2, so it's basically hexproof. During your upkeep, you get an amount of energy equal to his creature's power. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. That's pretty good. You double your energy every turn, assuming it doesn't die. It's kind of all or nothing, but that's fine because it's got Ward 2. And some people think you should cut this card. Can you imagine? Like, dude, this card has aura. And also, like, if you were to cut this and Aetherwind Basker, where else are you gonna play Basker and Aetherhood if not in this deck? And I've seen like multiple people saying you should cut these cards, and I disagree. They have aura, bro. They have aura. Reckless Fireweaver. It's impact tremors for artifacts. I mean, like, do we need that in this deck? Do we actually need this effect in this deck if we're playing PNLR as commander? I don't think we do. Maybe. I mean, we are gonna be adding a bunch more artifact generators to this deck, to be fair, to make PNLR work. So I guess, to be fair, it could actually deal a lot of damage. We're gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it for now. It might end up getting cut later on down the line, depending on how many artifacts we actually add. We'll see what happens. Sahili. Energy production being, like, complete garbage aside, she's still a good card. Like, she's still a Twin Flame every turn for 0 mana. That's still good. Sai. He makes Thopters, and we need Thopters to get energy with Pia. That's just good. Servant of the Conduit. 1 green for a 2/2. Nice bear energy. When it ETBs, you get 2 energy. Okay. May pay an energy. Add 1 mana of any color. Oh my god, this card's terrible! Why is this here, bro? Get out. Okay, now hang on. Some people might see that and think, bounce man. It's got energy. It's an energy Manator. That's really good. No. This is a problem a lot of new players have with evaluation for, like, theme decks like this. Thunderherd Migration. So, just give you an example of what I'm talking about here. As an additional cost to cast this spell, reveal a dinosaur card from your hand or pay 1. Okay, so you want to be in a dinosaur deck. Search your library for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. So, newer players of the game who are playing dinosaur decks will look at this card and think, oh, this card is a slam dunk because it's got dinosaur in the text. Therefore, my dino deck wants it. Not really, because the payoff for having dinosaurs is just having this card be a rampant growth, which is just 2 mana, get a basic land, and put it into play. Like, yes, in a dino deck, the chances of this card being a 3-mana rampant growth is slim to none. But why have the chance be there at all? Just play rampant growth. And the same can be said for Servant of the Conduit. Why are you playing this 2-mana energy card that needs you to spend energy to add mana when you could just play an actually good mana dork? Like, literally, Land of War Elves is better than this card. On skibbity, bro. On skibbity. Rogue Refiner. 1 green blue. 3/2 Rogue. When an ETB, draw a card to get 2 energy. If we were playing Saheeli as a commander, we could spend 3 mana, or 3 energy rather, sorry, to get 2 of it back to draw a card. So we would spend 1 energy a turn to draw 1 card. That's not bad if we were playing Saheeli as commander, but we're not. Get out! Get out! Get out! Stride Hanger Automaton. 3 mana for a 1/4 construct creature. Thopters you control get +1/+1. Okay. If 1 or more artifact tokens will be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional 1/1 Thopter artifact creature token with flying are created instead. So, when you make Aether Jets, you make a Thopter that can't crew it, because this thing gives your Thopters +1/+1, and they have a crew cost of 2. Great card! Great card, Pia. That's really good. Territorial Aether Kite, 4 red for a 6/5 cat dragon, flying in haste. When this creature enters, you get 2 energy. Okay, that's not a lot for a 6-mana card. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. When you do, this creature deals that much damage to each other creature. I pay 6 mana for a 6/5. It's got haste. Yeah, I'll give that. It's got haste. I'm gonna pay 8 energy to, okay, we'll say 6 energy. 6 energy. I get 2 automatically, so I'm only losing 4. But in the process, I'm probably wrathing, like, my entire board, as well as my opponents, and also probably killing my commander, because my commander needs to be in the field for me to actually get my energy bank going. Like, look, this is just a wipe with upside. This is just a board wipe with upside. That's all it is. If your Wraths cost more than 4 mana, they may be doing something real good like Farewell, where it's exile everything. Let's get out tier, chat. It's get out tier. It's get out tier. It's get out tier, chat. I'm sorry. Triplicate Titan. What the f... Okay. Alright. So, ignoring the fact that Phyrexian Triniform is like 50 cents, like, even if we were playing Saheeli, like, Phyrexian Triniform would still just be a better card. Why is an Osgear card here? Because an artifact, bro! You like artifacts, don't you? Your commander says artifact. You gotta run artifacts with it. You can draw a lot of cards off of One with the Machine, I guess. That's, like, fine, I guess. It's get out tier, chat. It's get out tier. It's get out tier. I'm sorry. I will say this card does have aura. It's got aura. But 9 mana is too much, unfortunately. We're not Reanimator. We have no way to cheat this out. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not Aetherworks Marvel. There is Nissa. I guess Nissa could cheat it out. But again, that doesn't change the fact that Triniform is still just a better card. And it's 30 cents. You know what's crazy, chat? You know what's crazy? This card is like $8. Why? Why, bro? Just play Triniform. It's a better card. Why are you playing Triplicate Titan? If it's for the art, I can understand, because the art is sick. I ain't gonna lie, the art is sick as hell. But like, Triniform is a better card, and it's like 30 cents. Warlord Rogue, 2 blue for a 2/2 human rogue artificer. When ETBs, make 2 Thopters. Tap 2 untap artifacts you control. Target creature can't be blocked this turn, aka your 10/10 Aether Jets. Good card. Tap artifacts you're not using to give your giant Aether Jets unblockable. That's pretty good. Whirler Virtuoso, 1 blue-red. ETB, you get 3 energy. Pay 3 energy, make a 1/1 Thopter. Is Whirler Virtuoso get out tier? I feel like it might be. Do I want to spend 3 energy to get 1 Thopter? That's a little too much, bro. That's a little bit inflation pilled. That's a little bit inflation pilled, chat. I don't like that. That's inflation pilled. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Sorry. Attune with Aether. Banned in Standard. Actually banned in Standard. Like on Richard Garfield. On Garfield. Actually got banned in Standard. If you can believe it. 1 green mana. Get a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. You get 2 energy. It's basically Ancestral Recall. Oh no. It's Dark Ritual. It's Dark Ritual. It's Energy Dark Ritual. It's really good. It's really good. If I'm being honest, we probably can cut a basic for it. To be honest, we don't need 38 lands with a basic fetcher in the deck. To be honest, we don't need that. If I'm being honest with you right now, I'm actually gonna cut 1 mountain for that, chat. Can I add 1 mountain to the sideboard so everyone knows? Attune with Aether is a land to me. Blasphemous Act. Sometimes you just need to wipe the board, and this does it for 1 mana. We keep that. We keep that. Chain Reaction.
Whoa, brother. Whoa, now.
Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Whoa. Hey. I didn't say all that. I didn't say 4 mana was good rate. No, I didn't say all that. We don't want this, chat. We don't need this even. Confiscation Coup.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Choose target artifact or creature. You get 4 energy. Then, you may pay any amount of energy equal to that permanent's mana value. If you do, you gain control of it. So, funny story, chat. Modern Horizons 3 gave us a card that is just a better version of this card in Volatile Stormdrake. When this thing enters, you get 4 energy, and you can pay energy equal to a creature, specifically a creature's mana value, and exchange this card with it. So it's Confiscation Coup for 3 less mana, but they get a 3/2 flying Drake. It also has hexproof from activated and triggered abilities for some reason. I'm not sure why. Get out tier because Stormdrake is just better. Vegetation. There's literally just better cards than this. Like there are so many versions of explosive vegetation now with upside. You have no reason to play this. Get out tier. Disallow. 3 mana cast spells are unplayable in Sideboard Commander. Get out tier. And I am so on skippity about that. I am so on skippity about that, bro. Like, actually, dead ass. 3 mana cast spells are, in my opinion and experience, like stone cold unplayable in today's World of Commander. I'm not gonna lie. Disallow hits a lot of things, right? It feels nice to be able to hit an ability or a spell. I ain't gonna lie. It feels good sometimes. But having to pass your turn and hold up 3 mana versus 2 is like actually backbreaking. It's actually terrible. Just play Counterspell. Adaptive Omni Tool. 2 mana for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Keep in mind, our commander does make artifacts. Unlike Saheeli. Whenever the equipped creature attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. Review an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So every turn you like Mega Impulse for an artifact. It's also a pretty big power boost, I would think. Yeah, I like that. That's a good card. Aether Flux Conduit. Whenever you cast a spell, you get an amount of energy equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Pay 50 energy. Okay. Draw 7 cards. You may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying its mana cost. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good card. It's a little slow, but we're in green. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Etheric Amplifier. 3 mana for an artifact. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Pay 4, tap, and choose 1. Activate only as a sorcery. double the number of each kind of counter on target permanent, or double the number of each kind of counter you have. So 5 mana to, let's be honest, most of the time you're going to choose to double your energy, which is pretty good, I'd say. I mean, if you're at like 10 energy and you activate this and you go from 10 to 20, that feels pretty good. Amplifier is how you get to 50, and you get to 50 faster with Aether Conduit. Yeah. And then there's the Aetherworks Marvel, chat. The three. The Triforce of Aether. 4 mana for a legendary artifact. Whenever a permanent you control is put into a graveyard, you get 1 energy. Okay. A little bit of board insurance. Pay 6 energy. Look at the top 6 cards of a library. You may cast a spell from among them without past mana cost, and put the rest on the bottom in a random order. It's free spells, chat. Would you ever say no to free spells? Hell nah. Lantern. You don't need this. If we were 5 colored, sure, but we're not. So, you get this precon to have one for your 5 color decks, and then you take it out because you don't need it in this deck at all. Conjurer's Closet. Also saw a lot of people saying I should cut this. Disagree. On your end step, you blink a creature. And that's it. For 5 mana. It's an artifact. So you blink your Aethertide Whale, you get 6 energy. You blink Aetherwind Basker, you get lots of energy. You blink your Combustible Garehulk and draw cards or dome someone for 10. You blink your Druid and blow up more artifacts and enchantments. You blink your Pima Aetherseer and get tons of energy. It's a good card. Caravan. Okay, so Manolith that you can crew to make a 5/5 beater. Is this card good, chat? I guess if you are in like some sort of extremely niche scenario where your 3/3 can't get through, but your 5/5 can to get your Pia trigger, it's good. That's a really niche scenario, I think, but I can't deny that it might come up. It might come up. Everyone's saying cut. 3 votes for cut. Not get out tier, but cut for now. You know what? I think I'm inclined to agree. Decoction module. Me when I get decocked. Huh? Whenever a creature enters under control, you get energy. 2 mana, your creatures make you energy. It's not even non-token either. It's just any creature. I have to specify. Your vehicles that PNLR makes actually will not trigger Decoction module because they enter as uncrewed vehicles. So actually, PNLR won't trigger your Decoction module. SMH, bro. SMH, you're banned. You're banned. But no, it's still a good card. It's still a good card. Can also return an exhaust creature for activation again. Good point. Good card. Lightning Greaves. It's Lightning Greaves. It's like, do I gotta seriously explain to you why this card is good? Are you serious? If I gotta explain to you why this card is good, you better have just started with the Spider-Man set, bro. You better have just started with the Spider-Man set if I gotta explain to you why this card is good. Retrofitter. Huh? 1 mana artifact. You can fetch it with Urza's Saga, chat. 3 mana, untap it. 2 mana, tap, make a servo. Pay 1, tap, sack a servo, make a Thopter. Sack a Thopter, make a 4/4 construct. Like, I think the Thopters are actually really good in this deck because the Thopters give you a really easy way to trigger PNLR for your energy stuff. And I actually think I wouldn't want to sack Thopters to make 4/4 constructs. I'm gonna take it out tier. It's $8 right now, but I think it's because I'm pretty sure that's because of like legacy things. Or some combo that I'm not aware of. Soul Guide Lantern. Graveyard Hate is something you should play. Like, actually, you should. You should not skimp on Graveyard Hate. You shouldn't. But usually I want my Graveyard Hate to be actually good and be like a compliment rather than it being the only purpose it serves. You can fetch it off of Urza's Saga. That is true. You can fetch it off of Urza's Saga. I'll leave it. Fine. Whatever. I'll leave. No, I'm not. No. Chat, help me. Chat, help me. I don't know. I need an adult. We'll cut it. Era of Innovation. Whenever an artifact or artificer enters the battlefield under control, they pay one mana. 1 mana. If you do, you get 2 energy. So what you can do is you can pay 1 energy to like a 1/1 Nalar Aether Jet and pay 1 mana to get 1 extra energy back. So you pay 1 energy and 1 mana to net 1 energy. A pretty solid engine, in my opinion. I like it. Also, it can be 2 mana, draw 3. Only 1 talisman, where the others? Good question. And one that's not for me, to be honest, because I don't ask the deck designers, unfortunately, because I don't have the answers. Top 3 Spy Network. Getting your upkeep. If you control an artifact. Bro, if you don't control an artifact on your upkeep, you've already lost. Concede. Just concede. Make a 1/1 Thopter artifact token. So Thopter tokens also will trigger this. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control deal combination to a player, draw a card. That's pretty good. Draw 3 cards every turn, because in theory you should make a crap ton of Thopter tokens. I think this land base is actually fine. Ruins, great card. Aether Hub, Energy Land, Shelter Thicket. It's fine. So I'm gonna say, how many tap lands do we have? 9 tap lands? I think 9 tap lands is a little too much. So you know what? I'm actually gonna cut the thicket. And I'm gonna add back that mountain we cut earlier. And that'll be the one change you make to the land base, because I think 9 tap lands is like 1 too many. I wouldn't go above 8 for my tap lands in my decks. Do we like Saheeli, chat? 3 mana for a 5/2 Planeswalker. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 servo token. -2, target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until on a turn, except it's an artifact in addition to other types. So you can make 1 Thopter into a 10/10 Aether Jet. I'm gonna see, is there a 3 mana card that makes Thopters? Thopter Engineer makes 1 Thopter on ETB and gives all your Aether Jets haste. Thopters are really important because they're nice, cheap little evasive beaters that trigger your Pia. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. Moving on to the additions here, chat. My basis for adding cards, I'm not gonna have like a budget restriction or whatever. I'm just gonna say, like, we're gonna try and add cards that make the deck more synergistic and try not to add cards that cost too much money. How much ramp do we have? I usually like to have 14 in my decks. We cut 4 ramp spells. We gotta add 4 back and also have 1 more, because that'll put us at 14, which I find is a sweet spot for my decks, is 14 ramp spells. Look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Cultivate is like a staple. There are some people nowadays who actually badmouth Cultivate and Kodama's Reach because, like, oh, it's 3 mana ramp, it's bad. Dude, not enough people actually talk about how if you ramp and then you proceed to miss land drops, that is actually horrible. That is so bad. Like, let's say on turn 2, right? I cast a Rampant Growth. And then turn 3, I miss my land drop. My Rampant Growth was just a very bad land in that case. Like, you need to hit your land drops for your ramp to actually serve as good ramp. So we're going to add Cultivate and Kodama's Reach. Add Era Talismans. Do we even need them, honestly? Do we even need Era Talismans? I'm not sure we do, honestly. Like I know when you first think about it, you think, oh yeah, I mean, obviously you want to run all the talismans you can, but like, for this deck in particular, I'm not sure we do. Like, we actually want a fair bit of land fetch, because there are quite a few energy cards that actually give you bonuses for land ramp. Reshape the earth for big energy gain.
Whoa, brother, whoa, now.
Okay, I don't hate the idea, but I'm not sure it's necessary. Okay, chat, hear me out, right? Boundless Realms. Because that'll give us big energy gain on, like, Nissa, and I'll just add it now. Royal Cartographer, I think it's called. This is a landfall energy card. So if we cast Boundless Realms and get 7 lands, we get 7 energy. Do we cut Bootlegger Stash for Boundless Realms, chat? I say Boundless Realms and not Reshape the Earth because I think 7 mana is actually somewhat achievable in the set compared to 9 mana. 9 mana is a little too far out. Why not both? Because I'm not sure we need both, honestly. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. We can run both. It's fine. Is there a energy card that fetches lands? I don't think there is. Energy, search land.
No.
Hell no! Hell no! Is there an energy ramp that's actually good? That isn't in the deck already. Oh, yo, chat. Do we run this? End of someone's turn, pay 3 mana, get 3 energy, or pay 3 energy and add 3 mana? That seems pretty good. I kind of like that. Oh, this thing. I'm not gonna lie, chat. So I've seen some channels recommend this card before. I actually, like, really don't like it. Well, no, Then again, those were from the perspective of making Saheeli your commander. If you cast this and then you have Pia out and smack everyone, dude, you get 12 energy in 1 turn. That kind of is nuts, actually. Dude, how do people think that, like, Saheeli is better than Pia? How? Literally how? Pia's so much better, dude. Aether Refinery and make you 12 energy a turn, dude. Oh my god. On skibbity, bro. On skibbity. Comes down to personal preference? I mean, sure. But, like, if your personal preference is wrong, then... if your personal preference is wrong... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I feel like your energy commander should make you, like, crap loads of energy and not be an energy payoff, but that's just me. That's just me. What do you think is better, Jeskai energy with Satya or this Temur energy? So comparing Saheeli to Satya, again, I think the more energy your commander can make, the better. I think the fact that Satya himself has to attack makes him, like, really bad. Like, I've always had the opinion that if your commander has to attack and do its thing, it needs to have a really good body, which I'm not gonna lie, 3-5 minute menace is not terrible. But it's not enough for me. Like, this guy needs to be like needs to have flying or, like, have more toughness or something. I also don't like that you have to pay energy to keep your thing you copy. Like, he's just a weird twin flame in the command zone. I don't like him at all, actually. I'd rather play Liberty Prime, honestly. Because this guy's a 5-minute 8/8 beater that lets you sack artifacts to draw cards and get energy. He's an 8/8 Vigilant Trample Haste. That's nuts. It's so good. I don't know. Like, I think green... First of all, green is OP in Commander. So there's that fact, right? Like, green as a color is just broken right now. So there's that factor. And I also think that white... I think white, in terms of what actual energy support you had, doesn't really do a ton for you. The Scribe is good. Scribe is pretty decent. Guide of Souls is good. Wrath of the Sky is a good energy payoff. But, like, there's not really a ton of good energy, like, enablers. I did see people adding Motherload to the deck because it's, you know, oh, so you can copy it and blow up lands every time and make it so your opponents can't block. I don't think we want it in this deck. Because, I mean, our Aether Jets have flying. Motherload prevents blocking from creatures without flying. One more ramp spell. I keep getting distracted by chat. Rampant Growth. Whatever. It's fine. It's playable. There's probably something better, if I'm being honest, but... Amped Raptor. That is true. We should add Amped Raptor. That's real. This thing got banned in Modern, dude. Can you imagine? Can you imagine an energy card getting banned in Modern? That's so crazy, dude. Is it Generatorium? Yep. It's hardened scales for energy. It's hardened energy. Good card. Oh, you know what? I gotta add, Tune the Narrative. Counterspell is better, that's true. And also, I gotta add in Counterspell because we cut, Disallow. Yo, change this art, bro. What is this? Oh my goodness gracious. Tune Narrative. It's Energy Dark Ritual. Energy Dark Ritual. What's a good card? Electro Siphon? No. Because 3-mana counterspells are unplayable. I don't care how many upsides they have. 3-mana counterspells are bad, in my opinion, nowadays. They cost too much. Every other color has gotten faster. So Whale Combo, right?
Huh?
You cast this, you get 6 energy. You pay 4, return it to your hand, right? So if we can somehow cast this over and over again, we can just get infinite energy, right? So Omniscience, right?
Ho! What the hell?
So Omniscience, right? Look, listen, chat, hear me out. Look, listen. I know it sounds crazy. All right? I understand. But listen, bro. Listen. Hear me out, alright? If you get Omniscience on the field and you cast Aether Tide Whale, that's infinite energy, bro. That's a 2-card combo for infinite energy. Now, you might say, but Bounce Man, what the hell? What does that do for you? I don't know. Figure it out. Look, I know the comments post-editing are gonna get so pissed at me for this one, but I actually do think it's a legit good ad. Listen, we have Bootlegger Stash. We are adding Boundless Realms. We can totally cast this, dude. We can totally cast this. Listen, if you've never resolved an Omniscience in Commander, you're not gonna understand, alright? I promise you, I run Omniscience in multiple decks. Every single time I have, that turn is just nuts. You dump your hand. It goes even crazier if you have like really good card draw spells. You have a absolutely nuts turn if you get this card out. Like, it goes infinite with our whale. It's 100% castable between all of like the Nissa World Soul Speaker and the Boundless Realms and the Bootlegger Stash. You have Volatile Storm Drake? I don't. Thank you. It's a good ad. If you've never resolved an Omniscience in Commander, you're not going to understand. You just have to trust me. Alright? You just have to trust me. It just got reprinted in Foundations. It's really cheap right now. 18 cents more for a foil. Go and scoop yourself up a foil copy of Omniscience and run it. Alright? I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I promise. I saw someone say Gonti's Aether Heart artifacts enter and give you 2 energy. That's pretty good. 8 energy to get an extra turn. Oh wait, actually, you know what? With Pia, you can pay 1 energy to get 2 back. I like it. I like it, chat. Wheel of Potential. That's a pretty good card draw spell, I ain't gonna lie. 3 mana, you get 3 energy. Then you may pay X energy. Each player may exile their hand and draw a number of cards equal to the amount of energy paid this way. If 7 or more energy was paid this way, you may play cards you own exile this way until the end of your next turn. So it's a Wheel of Fortune that you pay energy for, but the upside is that you get to cast the cards in your hand still after resolving this. Like I get the appeal, but I mean, you're in blue-green. I'm not sure we really need to be running wheels, right? How much draw do we have? 9, 10. Okay, we're actually, like, fine with card draw. Well, with Omniscience. That's true. That's a good point, actually. And also with your Aether Flux Conduit. Yo. Yeah. You convinced me, chat. Where obligatory Innkeeper's Talent? What is Innkeeper's Talent? Yeah, combat, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature control for 2. Okay. Level 2, 1 green. Permanent control with counters on my board 1. 4 mana, level 3. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on a permanent player instead. For 20 bucks? No. No. Not for 20 bucks. We already have the Aether Refinery. I don't think we need 2 doublers of energy, to be honest. Real quick, I do want to add in Sharding Sphinx. That's a really bad name, actually. They should not have named it that. Why is that what it's called, dude? Because this gives us a ton of really easy to make artifact creatures. Good card. Also, Reckless Fireweaver. I think we can pretty safely say this is a get out to your card now, right? We don't need this. We don't need this now because we just added like a ton of things that are not artifacts. What is the win con? The win con is giant Aether Jets with PNLR. Whale combo with Aether Tide Whale with no third combo piece. I mean, there is a third combo piece. It's called draw a good energy payoff and you win. The combo is draw a good energy payoff. That's the combo with Aether Tie, Whale, and Omniscience. If you can't win with infinite energy, that's a you problem, bro. Should have drawn better. What is a good energy payoff? Let's find out. Let's find out together. Lightning Runner. If your opponent can't block it, that's infinite combat steps. Architect the Untamed. Infinite 6/6 beasts. That's pretty good. Aetherwind Basker. Giant Beater. Do they have haste? PNLR? The Jets? No. But you actually just reminded me. We want to add Thopter Engineer. We agreed on that earlier. Add Rush of Inspiration. Are you high? Draw 2 cards, then discard a card at random, pay 2 energy. I mean, with how much energy this deck makes, I guess that's actually not terrible. I remember during the MDFC tier list, I said this card was actually bad and like you shouldn't play it even in energy decks. But that was under the assumption that you weren't making 6 energy every turn. That's kind of fair, actually. Yeah. You're kind of right, chat. I'm gonna cut the Evolving Wilds for it. What's a good energy payoff, Bounce Man? Tell me, Bounce Man. What's a good energy payoff? Come on, bro. You seem so convinced that Whale combo is the way to go. What's the payoff, Bounce Man? What is it? Bounce Man Fraud Alert. I need more cheap evasive artifact flyers to trigger PO with. Okay, not Thopter plural. Thopter singular. This is $1, chat. Do we add this? Okay, wait. Okay. 4 mana. 3 loyalty. +1, scry 1. You may tap it untap artifact control if you do draw a card. So you tap down a worthless Aether Jet that you're not using. That's good. -2, make 2 Thopters, which is good. You only need 2 to be honest. You'll probably get another one at some point through your cards. -4, artifact, creature, emblem, and you get a permanent Ethereum Sculptor. It's better one to Precon. There's Tezzeret too. Yo. Oh, I don't know, chat. He makes Thopters. His emblem wins the game because it fetches Omniscience, right? So if you can't protect him, which to be honest, you can probably do fairly well with how much like energy destruction shenanigans you have, I'm gonna say add Tezzeret, Artifice Master, and Saheeli Filigree Master. Betrayer of Flesh. Can we even play that one? Betrayer of Flesh. The first ability of an artifact you activate costs 2 less to activate. I don't think that does too much for us. Decoction module will cost 2 mana instead of 4. That matters. This only costs 2 mana instead of 4. That matters. Conversion Apparatus, 1 mana to get 3 energy. That's pretty solid. Okay, so his static is not irrelevant, but it's not amazing either. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card, which shouldn't be too hard in this deck. You don't need to crew your biggest vehicle with that Tezzeret, I don't think. Oh, wait! Yo, I forgot about... Yo! So Tezzeret makes your Nalar Aether Jets permanent creatures! Yo! That's hype, actually! That's so hype! And his emblem is actually pretty good, too. It's pretty good card draw. Okay, I'm gonna add that. I totally missed that. Read your cards, chat. Professor is so right, dude. Reading the card explains the card. 4 extra artifact creature producers. I gotta add a Haywire Might, dude. I have to. We actually are pretty light on instants, too, so it's not bad for that reason either. Okay, so real quick, I want to check. How many artifact creatures do we have? I mean, to be fair, you kind of don't really need to have a ton of artifact creatures actually in the deck, because PNLR can just make little, like, dinky 1/1 vehicles just to get her triggers off. You don't need that many, to be honest. Like, the deck has several just, like, decent, like, Hate Bear-esque creatures that can totally just get the job done for the crews. For example, Anthraptor. It's a 2/1. It crews vehicles. Come on, chat. I gotta cut a card for Haywire Might. We gotta cut something. Don't say Omniscience. Midnight Clock. We did just add, like, 3 cards that draw cards. Midnight Clock adds mana for, like, 3 turns, and then it dies. I think I agree, actually. All right, that's it, chat. A reminder for everyone watching this in the future, or if you're watching the post-edited version. Considering is the cards we add Which, by the way, so far it's like I see what $3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 10. It's like $11 to $12 for these upgrades. We're fine. We're so fine. There you go. There's your bounce man stamp of approval, and you get to be unique. You know why? Because you get to play whale combo.